Branson, the heart of the Ozarks, surprisingly has multiple railroads, with the tune in this video being the Branson Scenic Railroad and the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Let's not waste time and get straight into it. On day 1, we left to head for Branson and saw one train along the highway. Nothing much happened until we entered Osceola, where I snapped a picture of the caboose they have there. After that, we would go over the bridge that went over the BNSF rail yard in Springfield. When we got to Branson, we stopped at a Walmart, which is where I found the first wave of the new Thomas 3-packs. After that, we headed back to the condo to prepare for the first full day in Branson. On the first day, we would wait until the evening to head to Silver Dollar City. It is known as the main attraction of Branson, with many well-known and thrilling roller coasters and rides. Silver Dollar City is also the home of the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Known for being the oldest attraction still working at the park, it has a fleet of many steam engines, and the engine for each day while I was there is Frisco Silver Dollar Line 14, which is an 04 built by Ornstein & Koppel, located in Germany, and it originally worked in Germany during the 40s. After arriving at the park, we would ride a few rides and eventually head towards Fire in the Hole, which is my favorite spot to railfan, due to them whistling and being able to get a good shot of the train passing by. As we were walking up to Fire in the Hole, we heard the whistle and I got ready to record it. After it passed by, we would go ride Fire in the Hole, and after getting back from the ride, we decided to wait for the train to pass by again, and eventually I saw it and started recording. We wouldn't see the train that much for the rest of the day, only seeing it once at Mystic River Falls while I was waiting for my family to come down the slide. After getting ready, we would head back to the park. The first thing we would do was ride on the train since we didn't ride the day before.
Instead of putting animals in there, he decided to build a giant swing, and he called. We'd like to give a couple of train whistles in your honor.
Besides that, everything would go the same as yesterday.
Everybody, please stay seated because you're all over. Even though it feels like a train stop, folks, stay seated. Wait for the all. We do tend to have a lot of deer out here sometimes, so if you're on it, you might see some deer. And at this time, I'd like to recognize any veterans we might have here on the train today. If you're a veteran, please raise your hand. On behalf of all of us here at Silver Dollar City and on the train, I'd like to give a couple of train whistles in your honor.
And a powder keg sitting that close together? No, that sounds like a bad idea. We should probably put something in between those. No. Alright, you gotta get a little bit more serious here. Y'all, make sure you drink plenty of water. Not just soda, make sure you drink water while you're out here at the bar. If you need water, come back and get a good place around Park 10. They'll be happy to set you up. Hey, come on, give us a couple tunes on that whistle. Water is your drinking choice.
Day 4 would be different from the rest. We wouldn't be going to Silver Dollar City that day. Instead, we would be going to downtown Branson Landing. We would leave in the afternoon to head for the Branson Scenic Railway's yard and station, which sadly the station was closed, but their GP30, which crapped itself, was sitting in the yard since they had replaced it with the GP10 that I saw in Abilene. After that, we would head down to the toy museum to see the steam engine they had on display there. Day 5 would be our final day in Branson. Things would go the same as the 2 other days at Silver City.
There's a holler where you can build your own bear. You can even get close to that bear there. That way you don't have a bear. Let's face it. There besides powder keg. Wait a minute. A wild card and a powder keg?
On day 6, we would head home, and along the way, we would see a pretty neat deal in Olathe. Thanks for watching, guys. This was another fun trip for the summer, but not my last. Goodbye.